One, go.
Welcome to Insomniac Live! It's Monday! And we're here. It's me and Corey, because everyone's really busy this week. This week's insane.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like...
Total insanity.
Like, you know how, like, the Tesla, like, goes to, like it goes plaid, you know, from, like, Spaceballs?
Yes.
I feel like we've gone plaid here. Like, everything is out of control, and we have reached the point where things go plaid.
It's like when a third world country tries to have a space program.
Right.
And it's the day of launch.
And it goes plaid. Well, that's more like it blows up, whereas this is just
maybe
like,
not. But
it goes plaid.
Nothing's a disaster today. It's just very busy, but stream will go on.
Yeah, the stream will go on. And unless it's Friday, because Friday we won't have a stream.
Sorry, guys.
Schedule's wrong.
Yeah, we had a scheduled graphic that says Friday we're going to be playing. The good news is, Wednesday we're going to be playing Ratchet, and it was going to be a two-parter. We're going to see if we can get through the game by Friday, but we'll play it again some other time, but on Friday, no stream because duty calls. Very sorry.
Well, and on Wednesday it's Valentine's Day, so booty calls, which means on Wednesday we'll be playing Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty.
That's right.
So the prequel to this game, or the game which this is a sequel to, I won't be here. So this is the other fun thing about Corey being here. I'm going to be gone the next 3 shows. So Wednesday you're going to get some Quest for Booty with Corey, and then next week I'm going to be at DICE in Las Vegas. So I think you guys are doing a Smash Brothers. We have President's Day weekend, but then after that you're doing a Smash Brothers tournament?
Yeah, so not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that, we're gonna be doing Smash Brothers. The GameCube one was at Melee.
Yeah, I think that's Melee.
Yeah.
It's not Brawl, right? Brawl's...
Yeah, it's Melee on GameCube. We're gonna have a tournament for that here in the office with a bunch of Insomniacs, and it's gonna be a two-parter. So that will start on Wednesday, and then we're gonna have the grand finals on Friday, and we're doing a kind of an interesting like video game world versus real world thing where whoever wins in the video game, like, you know, it's 4 people at a time and then 1 person wins and 3 lose. The 3 that lose in real life, we will execute them here on stream.
Wait, what?
No, not really, because they're all developing Spider-Man, and then we'd have to hire a lot more new people, and they're really good, so, you know, we
won't actually execute anyone?
No.
You could just, like, make them
eat something real spicy.
Yeah,
as punishment.
could be.
We were thinking about doing that on Friday. We'll see how it goes. I gotta gauge the interest and see how many people we can get to play on Wednesday before we do that, but, I don't want to get banned from Twitch either. I feel like if we executed people on stream...
That might be the end of our Twitch
Well,
account.
they'd give us a strike, at least.
Yeah. a whole like you execute on the stream.
Naughty.
That's a strike.
Hey, you guys better watch it.
That's a strike. 2 more and you're out. First execution, that's free. I think I'm just supposed to kill everything on this planet. I'm not 100% sure.
Up.
Let me guess the business. You'll be seeing Black Panther on Friday, said Amazing Spider-Man. No, I'm not seeing Black Panther on Friday or Thursday. I think I have to wait till Saturday or Sunday or maybe even Monday, because I'm going out of town on Thursday for a meeting, and I don't think... I mean, maybe if our dinner gets done Thursday night, I can go see it. Worst case, I'll go see it in Vegas next week, but I'm pretty sure I'll get to go see it this weekend, because I'm very excited to go see Black Panther. I don't know about you, but...
Yeah, I'm going to have to wait a little while, because I'm going into the desert for a...
Oh yeah, you're going on a vision quest?
Yeah, vision quest. I'm going to Joshua Tree, which is outside of LA, a couple hours east, and Joshua Tree was the...
Did I get that, Zony, or did it run away?
Is the name of a U2 album, I guess because they thought it was such a spiritual, awesome place that they named the whole album after it. But then the picture on the cover of the U2 album is not actually from Joshua Tree Park. It's from some other park where they have better Joshua trees than in the actual Joshua Tree Park.
Scandal.
Yeah. The Bono, he's full of shit.
Oh, man. So, you know, if you want to kidnap Corey this weekend and torture him and get all the information about Spider-Man, you just got to find him in Joshua Tree.
Yeah, come meet me in Joshua Tree. We'll do a vision quest. I'll be doing photography of the little cactuses and trying not to accidentally step on any of them because they're like landmines out there.
Do I have enough
Cacti,
to punch through this?
Not cactuses.
No, not yet. Okay. So this was like our gating mechanism that forced you to explore these space areas where you would go have to find the zonies. So they're kind of like our Mario Brothers stars, you know, where...
Ooh, the Korthos teapot.
I think there's some stuff here. So you fly around and do stuff. We're just joking around about all this shit, though, instead of talking about the actual game, which is kind of fun anyway.
Hello.
Princess Cupid, Ikamu, pay safes. Mickey or Tommy to Enders. Oh, okay, some of those people were last week. But thank you all for the follows, people that have recently followed. Lots of good shows. North Carolina's doing streams as normal the next couple days, or Tuesday and Thursday. So you're just missing. You get a 4-day weekend without us due to Friday. Because Corey and Justin are going to go shoot some stuff. And I'm going to be at my meeting. And then next week... we'll be back on normal schedule besides the whole holiday. Does everyone else have a 3-day weekend out there? You guys doing anything with your 3-day weekends? I'm curious. Corey's going to Joshua Tree. I'm going to go see Black Panther and basically stay home. Oh, I've already gotten that one, huh?
It's known as a staycation these days. That term was coined by Joey Staycation in 2016.
Joey Staycation?
It's named after him because he was the one who invented it.
It's like, dude, let's have a staycation, bro.
And it used to be that like he would have people over to his house and they'd all eat steak. And then it was like, wait, let's just stay at home instead of go on a vacation. So
there should be something good about it.
I don't have any good material here.
InstaSim says he's a full week off from university this week. So what are you doing with it, InstaSim? Anything good?
They're either playing SimCity or The Sims, I'm guessing.
Oh, right. Obviously. It's the only correct answer.
How long have you been at Insomniac?
Spyros just asked. I've been here 11 and a half years. I don't know why I have to say a half, but 11 and a half years.
Well, it's like when you have a baby and you're like, oh, they're 37 months old. Like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, you think of it that way. Like, it's just like, I've been here so long, I want to wring out as much length as I possibly can. And sound as impressive as possible. So yeah, I obviously enjoy working here because I've been here forever. And I came here because I love Ratchet and Clank. So that's always been probably my favorite thing to work on has always been Ratchet and Clank. Though Sunset Overdrive is pretty great. And Spider-Man is awesome too.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
I concur, though. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy working on all our games. But there's some special feeling. I think it's like the legacy. You know, I've only worked on a couple Ratchet games, but when I work on them and I think about the legacy of everything that came before it, that our company built up, and that the old guard that they're still here, that worked on so many of the Ratchet games, or maybe even all of them, and getting to work on a new one with them, and I just like soak in all this experience and knowledge, and it's a real treat.
Jonathan Zane says he's been following me on Twitter for a long time. Well, thank you. Black Panther on Friday. This is Amazing Spider-Man. I imagine a lot of you guys are going to go see Amazing Spider-Man. Hubinski says thank you for letting me know not to come into the office next Monday. I was unaware we had a holiday then. There's a famous story.
Oh yeah.
So back in the day, there's a guy who worked on the community team, and he works at Sony Bend now. His name was Calvin, and Calvin was an intern here and was great, and then he joined up after school, and his buddy at the time was Paul, who also worked on the video stuff before Corey was here, and Paul works at Nintendo now, so he makes cool Metroid videos and shit, which is awesome. So if you ever watch Nintendo's videos, they're great. Anywho, so Calvin was going to Vegas for the weekend. He starts here like January 1st, and he's like, I'm gonna go to Vegas this weekend. I'm like, cool. And come Monday, Calvin isn't here. And
it's supposed to be his first day of work after getting hired full time.
No, right? he had actually been here for like a week. This was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And honestly, I didn't really think much of it. I was kind of like, okay, he maybe let someone know, maybe he's sick, I don't know, maybe he took the day off. I didn't really think anything of it. And the next day, Calvin walks over, and he's like, his face is so white. He's like, oh my god, and he just looks like he's seen a ghost or something. Like, dude, is everything okay? He's like, oh my god, he's like, I am so sorry. Like, what are you sorry for? Well, I missed work yesterday. I thought we had it off. Like, oh yeah, no, dude, we don't have Martin Luther King Jr. Day off. We have President's Day off. He's like, oh my god, he was in Vegas, and he just went to Vegas instead and hung out in Vegas and didn't realize he had to be to work, and he totally thought he was fired or something. Like, nah, it's cool, just we'll take a vacation day for it. And You're cool, man. Just don't worry about it. It's all good. It was an honest mistake. But then every Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we gave him shit about it forever. Like, hey, dude, you have to be at work on Monday, remember? For the rest of his career here. In fact, I think I still texted him. I was like, hey, does Sony Bend have Martin Luther King Jr. Day? Or you actually need to, you want to make sure you show up if they do? Although I think they get it off. I'm not sure. Anyway, that was a really long, dumb story. But it's still funny.
Silly Calvin. He was the master, though. He taught me everything I know about making cool trailers for video games.
Yep, now I'm working on Days Gone.
Yeah.
Anastasia, happy birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Anastasia.
That's awesome. Oh, shit. Oh. Mother forker.
Well, you're doing pretty good of talking and playing at the same time. I can't even talk like alone, let alone playing.
Someone said, "Will you guys play God of War on the new when it comes out on the stream?" Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll definitely play God of War.
I think that's fun. But, you know, I want to just point out. I'm not saying that this is intentional or anything. Just pointing it out because I haven't heard anyone talk about this at all. But in the trailers they were showing during the Sony showcase, he's like throwing his axe at some enemies and they're like spurting out orange blood. It just looks a lot like the Sunset Overdrive overcharged stuff to me. Because it's orange.
Yeah, it's like overcharged.
And I'm not saying it's a ripoff or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's like a cool coincidence. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, overcharge. So
it's rated M though, right? They don't have to do orange blood. I think it's rated M.
Well, they were like creatures or something, you know? So there's probably red blood for a lot of the enemies in that game.
Yeah, God of War's never shied away from their M rating.
Yeah. It'll be interesting though. I'm curious.
What is the date? Is that April 26th? Is that right? April 27th? Something like that? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh!
I got it. I'm using my Dynamo of Doom, which I have to control 6-axis controls. Yeah, 6-axis. Next gen. Alright. I think I need to actually run across. Actually, you know what? I need to hover boot across this.
Insisim says Ratchet Clank was originally rated M.
Oh,
dude.
I think I went a little too fast.
Too fast, too curious.
Ratchet and Clank was rated... always been rated T for teen at first, and then they added the E for every E10 plus. And then we were able to move to that classification. But that a lot of people say like, oh, you guys like nerfed the game like because you didn't want to be teen anymore. It's like, no. I think if you went back to those original games, we probably could get them rated E10. Oh shit, I did it again.
Oh, you're
game. That's right. That's right. Oh, I love making up for my own flaws.
You know, the standards for like the age
ratings
change over time too. Like especially with movies, they didn't have PG-13 for a while. So unless it was like really messed up, they would just rate a movie PG. But you look at it now and you're like, well, that had like a straight up on-screen decapitation and like F-bomb and like some.
Well, it was all.
And it's still PG because they're like, well, it's not quite R. And then they made PG-13.
That was
so
all.
I think E10 is the same way.
Temple of Doom was why there's PG-13.
Oh, because
he like rips a dude's heart out and it's like rated PG, and they're like, okay, we need a better rating system because that. And then Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and Last Crusade is the first PG-13 Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah,
but that
had all the Nazis in it too. Oh, speaking of Nazis, not that I want to talk about Nazis all day, but I like to watch Saturday morning cartoons on Saturday morning, but I don't have cable. I just have Netflix and Amazon, so I just went on and they had like this 3-hour block of like classic Warner Brothers cartoons or whatever they were, you know, with like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and stuff. So it's like, oh, I'll just put that on while I'm eating my cereal. And it comes on and it's just a short.
I forgot to turn the hover boots on. Mother.
Try one more time.
Yeah,
take your time. And this Daffy Duck cartoon comes on and it's like a World War II Daffy Duck and he's fighting like Nazis and then at the end he like goes up and slaps Hitler in the face. Like Hitler's giving a speech and he goes up and slaps him and I'm like, oh wow, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess I could understand since Daffy Duck came out at that time that they would have made a cartoon about that, but then I'm surprised that they put it on, I forget if it was Amazon or Netflix, but that they put it on there and they're like, oh yeah, this is fine, like kid's cartoon to watch.
Oh look, he's dancing and I'm about to shoot him in the back. And now you know where Quentin Tarantino got the idea for Inglourious Bastards.
You know, I bet he did.
Yes! Yes! I don't suck anymore.
Good job.
Alright. I'm trying to level up, like, these Tesla spikes and stuff. That's why I'm using all these weapons. I love how the Agorians are, like, too cool to dance. They just, like, tap their foot and, like, snap their fingers. Like, yeah, I can't be bothered to, like, dance in any, like,
That's
cool...
my favorite part about these games is how they all have a custom dance animation. You don't always have enough ammo for the...
That's the Zoni, too. That's the last one.
For the Groovatron to hit every enemy, you gotta, like, save it for when you need it, but you always want to try it on every enemy. And it works on bosses, too, which is so cool.
How is this planet round when it's so small? Because it's cool that way.
Ask Stephen Hawking or that Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I saw Weasel popped in. Hi, Weasel, from the forums. Good to see you. What other questions were in there? Someone's like, I've been watching Marvel movies lately and check Twitter every 2 hours if there's news about Spider-Man. For your own sanity, please don't check every 2 hours if there's news about Spider-Man. It's not conducive to your mental health, I don't think.
Just look out your window to the west. You'll see the smoke signals.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'd say, like, you could...
There's news.
Oh, man.
2 poofs is not news.
You know, I'm really...
Test.
This is bad. This has gotten pretty embarrassing.
I mean, I think you're just rushing. Just be slow and meticulous. Just be patient.
I'm actually going to start skipping fighting the guys because I don't really want to deal with them anymore. I fought them enough. Oh, shit. Alright. See?
Yeah, that's fine.
I just had to focus on the thing. I don't know if that's how many I need or not. I didn't ever see what the number I need is.
Smoke signals
to the west means you're still baking the lighting. That's possibly true. Depends on the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about all the port. I don't know about the ports. Oh wait. I might be able to use the tether now. That might be enough. What the hell is this? Oh no. I have to fight these guys? I think so.
Kind of looks like the Phantom Menace ships, the Naboo ships.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, he needs a tow. Oh, okay. Alright.
Like to be towed or like a foot tow?
I get 6,000 volts if I tow him. Oh no, Cirrus the Cheat's gonna try and blow us up. I don't remember this at all. What are our favorite things to design? I didn't design any of the levels in this game, so I don't know. I can't say what mine.
Merciless.
But I do love the, I think the Battleplex is over there.
I see a lot of stuff on the radar. What are you aiming for? The
do I have a map? No, I don't know. I don't know which one is the Battleplex off the top of my head. I want to say it's that, straight ahead. We're going to fly that way and hope we're right.
Oh, I hear some sort of cart outside. Some sort of like... Someone's on a rascal outside.
Wait, that can't be the Battleplex, can it? Oh wait, this is the Battleplex, isn't it?
What
it's
is
a
that?
Ship.
Someone's out there with some motorized scooter. It's freaking me out. They're right off camera.
Oh, here they are. Now they're attacking us and I have to blow up all these... Oh man, alright.
So you already successfully escorted him, now you gotta...
No, I think I have to,
like,
we've been ambushed and now I have to, like, shoot down all these other ships. Because otherwise, if I leave right now, he gets blown up.
Okay.
And that would be not very Ratchet-like of me.
Well, pretty good.
People love constructive mods. I'll say my favorite from this game was the, I love the Clank time puzzles. I think they're really, really fun. And I think they're the best puzzles for Clank in any of the Ratchet and Clank games.
Well, there's this one in Ratchet PS4 where he has to push a box and then jump on top of it.
Well, no, yeah, there's a couple of good ones in Ratchet PS4, but
there are.
It's like this one we kind of just like went for it, and I do think they probably are.
The time concept is really interesting.
I just like it. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like, screw those sucked.
Well,
Like,
it requires a different way of thinking.
Right, exactly.
And you have to you can't just do it. You have to analyze it. You know, some games people like to just blast right through it and like never slow down, but that one you actually have to kind of evaluate the situation.
Well, there's our target.
Ooh,
yeah, dog.
The barrel roll did. Oh, that wasn't a barrel roll. That was a backflip.
I think this is the Battleplex. Gotta hope I'm right. Zeke Fergay said that he thought that he gets frustrating. Yeah, I made it to the right place. Said, I wonder if people using the toe magnet thingy feel nauseous from flying upside down for ages. There's no upside down or right side up in space.
Unless you're near a planet, and then I would consider the planet down.
Well, okay, sure.
But then if there's two planets like this, or like you're in between the moon and the Earth. Like let's say my head is Earth.
Should I do a check?
Iced tea is the moon, and then the ship is like here. What way's up and down?
Depends on if you're from the planet or not.
Yeah.
Should I? All right, I'm gonna see if I can do one.
Oh, I like his visor. It's like he could do motocross.
Yeah, he's a BMXer. So, Weasel, have you considered 3D Space and Moons for a future Ratchet game? We haven't announced any future Ratchet games, so I think it'd be premature to talk about anything we've ever considered. All right, is there any good tournaments? I'm gonna do one quick since we're here. Oh, it's still locked. What about the Silver Cup? Defeat 60 enemies in 60 seconds? What do you think? You think I got this? Think I got it in me?
Well, equip Zircon now, and then get on the burp gun.
Yeah, but they're already fully charged up. I don't want to charge those up anymore.
Well,
there we go. Groovatron level 2. That's right.
Man, that looks like the Michael Jackson glove.
Weasel or Stealth Gamer asked how I am today. I'm doing good. It's been a busy day. Pokemon Go was showing it was raining in Burbank today, even though it wasn't raining, because I think it goes off AccuWeather, which meant there were low tads and the rainy cast form spawning. So that was kind of exciting for me as a Pokemon Go player.
Well, you're on pace. You're on pace with room to spare.
Yeah,
you could totally waste time for 3 seconds and still beat this thing.
I will say, also as a Pokemon Go player, I spent the weekend and I did 7 Rayquaza raids over this weekend, and I have not caught one, so that's actually been not as fun. Weasel says this is his favorite arena in the series. Yeah, I think it's great. Jake Soames and I think Eric Meyer did a lot of work on this. Eric worked on Song of the Deep quite a bit, and Jake worked on a lot of Insomniac games.
Dude, switch another gun. You got 8 seconds.
Oh, shit balls.
Burp it.
How many do I have to kill still?
5.
Oh.
With 2 seconds to spare.
I was not paying attention to the count at all. I was just like chilling. What do you mean, where'd Spider-Man go?
Oh, can you not see? He's right behind you.
That? Is that what you're talking about?
None on this side. Well, there's a little one up
Yeah,
there. That's
he got
probably
broken.
cut off on this camera.
Yeah, he got broken, unfortunately. Oh, shit. What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, hit those bombs. 50 bombs.
I gotta shoot the bombs. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna die. That's not a good
I'm not gonna
start.
die. I'm not gonna die. This is like volleyball.
I love those videos on like Fail Army and stuff of people playing volleyball where there's like spike it into someone's head that they're not paying attention. I could just watch that all day.
I've got them all lined up right now, which is kind of nice. Making it real easy. Just like every time they throw, I'm getting like 3 quick ones.
Yeah, but it might amp up. They'll add more guys staggered to the side. There we go. You're doing fine though. Oh, they're not talking about where's Spider-Man on the set. They're talking about where's Spider-Man PS4.
Oh.
Well, it's in this building.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
I was talking to people about it like 30 seconds before I walked into this room and started this stream.
Think about like a cake that's being baked, and it's going to be a really,
and we
really
know you
good
guys
cake.
can smell it, and you know it's going to smell
Yeah,
good.
but
and
if you
even
go
after we
in the
take it out of
oven-
the oven, we have to let it cool,
Yeah,
and then we have to frost it and decorate it.
And if you try eating it before it's not even out of the oven, I mean,
You're just going to burn yourself, and it's not going to have all the right texture.
Mess. Yeah.
It's not going to have the decorations.
So just relax, it's fine.
Zeke Fergay working Insomniac. No, he comments a lot. So much care went into small details. Yeah, boy, Dirt says Ratchet helmet resembling motocross, especially with the hover boots, the cleverness of the time puzzles, the explorable moons. Should I do one more?
It's a free country.
I'm gonna do the cup. I'm gonna finish one cup. The cake is a lie. K-Babs brought them up. Spider-Man PS4's cake confirmed. What the hell? Oh, I see what I gotta do. Oh, shit.
You just have to not let them hit you. Or do you actually have to fight back, or you just have to
Pretty sure
away?
you fight back.
Because it could be like that Mel Gibson
I only have the
movie
negotiator.
where you don't fight back. What was that one called again?
I don't know.
It was like something about like in the Buzzsaw Hacksaw Ridge. That's what it was.
Oh. I haven't seen that one. I do want to see it because it was nominated for...
It's got Spider-Man in it.
Oh, Tom Holland's in it?
No, the old Spider-Man.
Oh, Tobey Maguire.
No, the other Spider-Man.
Oh, Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
He's the last person I think of if you say he's got Spider-Man in it because I'm like, oh, Tom Holland. Oh.
Yeah, but he has like a no killing bad guys policy.
You know, I almost slipped up right there. That was the closest I've been. You almost had me slip up. Like, I haven't been close to slipping up, but I did almost slip up in that moment. That was the closest I've been on the live stream, I think, to saying something I shouldn't have said.
I mean, I'll just say it now, and our game is Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, this you have to throw. You have to throw the bombs, I think, to... Wait, do I have to knock his shield off first?
You don't really have to kill them. I think you just have to...
No, I think I do.
Oh, if you don't kill them, then the wave never stops.
Right.
Oh.
But how do I hit these guys? I don't remember how to take their shield off. Maybe I have to throw this behind them?
Yeah, throw the bomb back at him.
I did that.
Right before it blows up. Hot potato. It's tricky. Is Spider-Man the CEO of Insomniac? No, he's a treasurer.
Do I have to get over on the side, maybe? I feel like I shot one of these guys off before. What am I doing wrong, chat?
Chat, how do we kill this guy?
Oh, wait, that's what I'm supposed to do. I have to pull his shield off. Duh, I'm dumb. I just haven't gotten close enough. There we go.
People are trying to get emails and addresses by saying you can get a code to get Spider-Man PS4 for free. Can you please say it's fake? Seems like a scam. Well, if you give me $20, I'll give you a free copy, and that's not a scam.
Look,
trust me.
Everything out there like that is fake. Please shoot me an example of it on Twitter later, and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we figured out the pull the shield thing off. That was just being dumb. I thought I killed one earlier without that, so then I was confused. I love these robot designs too. They're like quintessential Dave and Greg.
Yeah.
The art book, by the way, is still coming. I don't know what the actual date is on it now. There was some stuff where legal was taking forever to look at it.
Friggin' legal.
But I believe I approved it for real finally, and it should be off to the presses, and we should have something soon, hopefully.
Can we show... Oh, go ahead, sir.
Can we show what?
What our gaming setup looks like.
What do you mean?
Well, it's,
like at home?
I think they mean like for the stream.
It's really just a bunch. It's a ghetto. Like there's a bunch of.
Yeah, we have a console down here, and then we have a TV off camera here, and then it is the signal split into HDMI that goes into the computer.
Yeah, there's. I mean, maybe someday we'll do a behind the scenes tour, but it's literally there's like a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One, all just piled over here. And there's a FrameMeister, and we swap out what we need. Those are generally what we stream on for the most part. We do have a Dreamcast in here, and a Wii U, and a PS3 test kit. What else do we got here? Is there one left? Is that it? Yeah,
Nice job.
8 health left. GW Krites, Ratchet Beyond, Swefty Clouds, VTSTHT. Buy a vowel, man.
HTTP.
Twilight's Might, Storm Rose Blue, Taylor 1520, Original 1993. Thank you all for the follow. Gladiators will be exposed to gas, failed grumble nut aftershave. The only way to shut it down is to defeat your opponent. Alright, let's do this. Oh, this is like where we like just poison you. Oh, Zircon isn't.
This is actually a lot like living in Los Angeles.
It is turning into smog season here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my health is just ticking down right now, so... Alright, one wave down. We got... Let's do this. Come on, Zircon.
What was our favorite level to design in this game?
I talked about that before. We didn't design the levels in this game.
Yeah, we didn't.
So,
yeah.
But I said my favorite to work on were the... Like, I love the Clank time levels. That's my favorite thing.
I kind of like earlier... I mean, yeah, I didn't work on this game. Came out afterwards, but I liked the teamwork level with Quark, because I just like Quark a lot. He's like one of my favorites. So
Captain Quark, Captain Copernicus Quark. All right, what did you miss? Okay, hi guys. Hey, Remaster Resistance. Just talking about you today.
Into the Nexus doesn't have the word future in the title like Tool's Quest for Booty and Kraken Time, so it's not part of the Future Saga?
Correct.
Yeah, that's right, because it's part of the, there's All for One, and...
Just because it's not part of the saga doesn't mean it's not part of the timeline.
Yeah, but that saga is like a trilogy, and then there's the 3 games after it. All for One, Full Frontal Assault, and
yeah.
Into the Nexus.
And Europe never had the future to begin with, so know that doesn't really matter.
That's because of time difference, right? Because when you fly there, it's like
they're already in the future, so they wouldn't want it to be. Yeah, so it's already always the future there, so we don't need to specify. Does Peter Parker eat pizza in Spider-Man PS4?
He eats a pack of pickled peppers.
Peter Parker eats a pack of pickled. Oh, the Spiral of Death. This is totally worth doing. This will be fun to talk about. Go look at the pictures of his room that are out there, and are there any pizza boxes? That's the real way you could find out. So this is like the super version of the tank you have to fight.
Yeah, this thing reminds me of King Ghidorah from Godzilla. The golden triple-headed dragon thing. This is awesome. Look at his stance.
I know. I love that they all have dances still. Oh shit! I'm getting lit up. All right. This is me also not using my level 5
When in doubt, do the burp. Can't go wrong with the burp.
I know, but I don't want to use non-level 5 weapons. I don't like using level 5 weapons. It's a waste of weapon experience.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay, alright. Oh no!
Oh, don't let the circle hit you.
Oh God! What? Alright, I think I gotta take this seriously now. Alright, here we go.
Are those alien toilet fumes? Probably.
Oh, shnikes. He's coming right at us! He's coming right at us!
What are the pros and cons of collaborating with another studio for major titles like this?
We didn't collaborate with another studio?
Are they talking about for Spider-Man?
Oh. Well, we're not collaborating with another studio.
Well, I mean, we're collaborating with, like, Marvel.
But that's not a studio.
Yeah.
They're not a game studio.
Yeah.
So we're not collaborating with another studio at all. You know, like, obviously, it's different when you're working on something like, you know, what's not, you know, in Ratchet and Clank, obviously Sony owns Ratchet and Clank, but we can kind of, you know...
Yeah, there's a lot of free reign, you know, to do weird ideas we come up with and stuff.
I feel pretty nervous about this right now.
Well, he's low.
But I have 5 health left, so I can't even take a hit right now.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that this Zircon hits. Or this Groovatron hits.
You're doing pretty good now. He's getting down. I think you got it. You got it, you got it. You're golden.
Oh, you tricky little,
Yeah. Got him.
Okay, just gotta avoid the giant wave of sadness. Yes!
Oh, InstaSim is asking about, what about collaborating with Naughty Dog like back in the day?
We never collaborated with Naughty Dog back. I mean, like, look, being we're still friends with other studios in that way, where, we can help with problems, or we're working on something, and, we get advice from Naughty Dog how they've done things or whatever. And in some cases, even, we gave Naughty Dog some of our code, they gave us some of their code for certain things, how that work. But it's not a collaboration.
We shaved their back and they shaved ours.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fellow back shaving. That's how this sort of thing happens. So, we've never done the full collaboration game where you're working with another studio both making the same game. That is not something that's happened. So this is the Spiral of Death. This weapon was created by a fan in a contest. Justin, can you find out what the name of the fan is?
Yeah.
I think it's out there somewhere.
Joey Death Spiral.
Yeah, it was Joey Death Spiral?
Yeah.
No, I would have sworn it was Joey Staycation. And so we...
Monbeeb.
We did this whole thing. We got more entries than any Sony contest had ever gotten. This was in 2000
back in the heyday of Sony
2009.
contests, back when they went whole hog.
Yeah, and so we had more entries than anyone else, and we sorted through 700 weapon ideas, which honestly isn't really that unusual for us because we have to do that for internal ideas too.
Right.
And we went through, and I think we narrowed it down. We immediately some of them were IP stuff, I want to make the Batman gun. No, we can't have the Batman gun in Ratchet and Clank. So I was able to throw out 200 right there, and then I went through just kind of a practicality or people that had a similar idea but someone did it better or whatever. I got it down to about 200, and then I sat down in a room for 2 hours with or 2.5 hours with a ton of weapons people and design people, and we went through all of them, and we got it down to 30 or 40. And I think then we ultimately, the whole company got it down to 10, and then we submitted it to fans. I think fans voted at the end, maybe. Or maybe fans voted from 30 down to 10, and then we picked the winner. So, regardless, in the end, this is the one that won, and we did a whole thing at Comic-Con where we had a big party, and there was a model of it made. We only made one, though, so the kid has the model of it, we don't. He's probably not a kid anymore, either. That was 9 years ago. But it was cool, it was fun. G4 did a whole TV special about it.
See, the problem is when you achieve so much greatness as a child, can you stay on that course as an adult, or are you always going to look in the rearview mirror man, that was the greatest thing I ever did, because it's really, he's like a shining star burning so bright, and you're just wondering, is he going to keep coming up with those ideas?
Yeah, so we'll use the Spiral of Death more here on the next planet. He still has the model, broke a part of it off though. Oh, that's a bummer. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a fun experience, and the G4 thing was really fun too, and it was all at Comic-Con. Huh?
Yeah, it's Lando Calrissian, I'm pretty sure.
Lando?
Yeah.
Dude, there's a Kotaku article, and they don't even say his name.
Oh, yeah, well.
They just say, and the winner is, and then there's no name.
Yeah, no, I don't think his name's Lando, but maybe
so
it
someone
was.
in the comments was congrats, Lando. I don't know what that means.
Maybe they thought he looked like Lando?
I'm saying Monbeeb is Monbeeb, and he's 26.
Oh, yeah, that's Monbeeb, yeah. There you go. Monbeeb does sound right. That sounds very right, actually. Like I said, I can't even remember. So, basically the fun thing about this weapon, the skill aspect, and one of the reasons we really liked it, A, it's cool seeing a spiral flying out. B, it allows you to, if you move, it comes back. So it's kind of it's essentially a boomerang. It's kind of that Legend of Zelda boomerang design, in that, you can hit an enemy more than once if you manage to keep, the boomerang between you and them. But it has spectacle and skill to it, which are two of the big three things for Ratchet weapons. Humor being the third.
That's why the burp gun's my favorite.
Yeah, that's the burp gun is like a all three quadrant Ratchet and Clank weapon.
Yeah.
Skill, spectacle, and humor. If you have all three, that's usually going into the game. And most weapons are 2 out of the 3. But the ones that are 3 out of 3 are they're gonna generally get into the game.
Someone mentioned the Christmas gun also. I remember that from Nexus. I don't know how many games.
Oh, the Winterizer.
That was in.
Yeah,
I know
it was
in
only
Nexus.
in Nexus. It was basically
so good.
It was Nexus's Morph Array.
Yeah.
It just was like, okay, how do we've done every freaking animal, what do we do now? And it was like, oh, well, let's do one that makes it Christmas. I'm really looking forward if we ever get to do the Thanksgiving version of it. Like,
ooh, gobble gobble.
Turkeys everywhere.
Yeah, or Arbor Day one, that'd be fun.
15th anniversary art book got delayed again. Dark Horse confirmed. Oh yeah, we'll update. Yeah, I hadn't heard the date had changed, but based on the approval stuff, that doesn't surprise me that it was pushed back, and I apologize for that. That's a bummer, but it is what it is. I'll tell you, the book is great. You're gonna love it. Sorry you have to wait a few more months for it. I am really bummed about that. I'm just looking forward to getting it on hand soon, and I'm not surprised that it's a few months out, because based on the approval process, it would have had to be going, I'm assuming they don't print those in the U.S. Maybe they do. I assume those get printed in China and put on a boat.
I don't know.
I don't know either, actually. Given the shipping cost, maybe it would just be cheaper to print them here, but regardless.
Anastasia's asking if you like Papa John's or Domino's better. I know you like Domino's better.
So, look, I think a lot of it depends on how close you are to the... So I'm fine with fast food pizza, generally speaking, or like chain pizza. I think it depends a lot on how close you are to that certain outlet. Like, for a long time, I would have said Papa John's. Papa John's is what I ate in college, and we were really close, and they would deliver in like 10 minutes. You'd order a pizza, and it would be like out of the oven in 10 minutes. So in 15, 20, 25 minutes, there'd be a fresh pizza that just came out of the oven. It was great. I don't know if the Papa John's in LA that I have near my house now aren't as good, or if they're far enough away that it usually takes too long. But I have a Domino's around the corner, and when Domino's changed their recipes, Domino's went off the hook. It improved greatly. Got into the fight. My Domino's is so close that, like the little pizza tracker they have on their website, it's like, your pizza's out for delivery. And then like
ding dong.
And like exactly like ding dong. And then it's like the fires of Hades if you stick it in your mouth. Like you have to like let the pizza sit out for 5 minutes to cool down. And that stuff is delicious. So my chain pizza order of choice is 100% Domino's, but there's so much good pizza in LA that isn't Domino's that I feel bad when I do that. My frozen pizza of choice is a DiGiorno pizza with the self-rising crust.
It's not delivery.
It's DiGiorno. Oh shit! Look, I had the negotiator the whole time. Man, what have I been doing?
It's the funny thing about pizza. Now that I think about it, pizza slogans are very memorable compared to other types of slogans.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, maybe not. Maybe food slogans in general. I don't know.
When I was a kid, Pizza Hut was the thing. Book it.
Yeah.
And all that. I love Pizza Hut. It was all like so.
The vintage Pizza Huts were really cool. They don't have them anymore.
Yeah, where you go actually sit down and like
then
there was the buffet. The pizza buffet was great at those places.
Yeah, and they have those lamps that are like the stained glass. And you felt like you're in some like old smoky bar, like from Cheers or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the nice aesthetic.
Yeah, I miss those. Like I would totally. And I miss their pizza being good. That's the other thing, because their pizza's terrible now.
Yeah, but it's like it's made in a hut.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Okay, someone said Starbucks in London called the Reserve Bar has the best barbecue chicken pizza ever. That's bizarre. I don't think I can. Maybe I can use cryo mines here. I don't know if it'll work very well.
You don't even have your. Oh, there it is. Okay. I didn't realize you had 2 pages of weapons.
Yeah, you get a second wheel. Domino's is the best for takeaway, but if you're sitting in, it's got to be the Hut. Yeah, but the Hut doesn't have sit-ins anymore. At least not around here. Like I haven't seen a sit-in Pizza Hut in forever. Pizza Hut breadsticks love. Yeah, like I'm with you. And actually, that's the thing. Domino's. What I really love from Domino's is their pan pizza. Their pan pizza smokes Pizza Hut's pan pizza. Someone asked in Scotland, do they make haggis pizza? If anyone's here from Scotland, let me know. Otherwise, we can ask Sophie. Maybe, I don't think we have hip chat open. Maybe we could. Someone could send
pizza.
Send Sophie about.
I don't think that would taste very good.
All right, we're going full weapons on lock now.
It's Jackson Finley.
Jackson Finley. There we go. I was like,
I think you're gonna die.
Fork.
Oh, Remaster Resistance might know because he's from Scotland.
Oh man. All right, let's be a little more safe.
Your boy Dirt. Oh, they're local. They said there's a good one in Pasadena called Pasadena Pizza Company.
Oh. Well, there's so many good local pizzas. I mean, Mozza's like LA institution. Pizzana is the new like neo pizza. Nancy Silverton just opened a new one called Triple Beam, which is Roman style that I want to go to, but I didn't want to wait in the line for an hour and a half this weekend.
Roman style, what does that mean?
So Roman style pizza is like baked, and it's basically like you show them how much you want, and they cut it with scissors, and it's served room temperature. Generally, I mean, like if you get it right out of the oven, it won't be, but it's essentially like.
So the Romans had scissors?
Well, they do now. I mean, like pizza's relatively new. It wasn't something back like in the old Roman days.
They just had those like swords, like gladiators.
Yeah, well, that too. It's a
like,
gladius. I believe it's called a gladius, actually.
A gladius. I think. After gladiator.
No, I think that's what gladiators are named for. Not to get too weird on that sort of thing.
My name is based off of that a little bit too, because there's the Corinthians.
These guys are like
they were soldiers in Roman times with those hats that had like the brush thing on them, and they're called Corinthians, and that's like my name is derived from that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because my name is Corinthian, minus the Inthian. Sorry, the Thean.
Wait. Spooderman says, I hear you have an unannounced release date for Spider-Man PS4 reveal coming towards God of War release. Well, of course we have an unannounced date. We've never announced the date, so...
Oh, we did that one stream. We announced that we were going to announce the release of the release
And then
date.
we got so confused by what we had said, we just had to cancel the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, the lawyers took one look at what we said on stream. We're like, nope!
No.
Not going with that, so sorry.
Our lawyers, they comb through our streams with a very fine tooth.
Yep, all the time. Mobius is apparently on a world record pace earlier today for the game. That's pretty cool. That'd been fun to watch.
Oh, Ratchet Clank. Their dad used to be a film editor. That's awesome. Yeah, I do work on the trailers.
Yeah, Corey edited that Paris Games Week Spider-Man trailer you may have seen. He's also spent mucho time working on the E3 stage demo and the video of that, because that is a well choreographed playthrough of it.
Yeah, if you're not careful, the bad guys can kill you, actually.
Yeah. Or you can mess that up pretty bad.
Yeah.
We have hundreds of takes of sections of that demo.
Yeah.
Hundreds of takes to get the right
swing
one.
into a wall. All types of crazy things could happen. Wow, there's a big paragraph there, Instasim. It's your magnum opus comment here. It's like Tale of Two Cities or something.
Oh man, we have a bunch of 69 times a charm. Kill Lombax raided you with a party of 6. What does that mean? If we got raided? I need my little water doohickey. My hydro pump to bounce over there.
Any of you guys play instruments? I just got a white violin. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize they made violins white. That seems like it'd be nice looking. I've only seen the oak ones before, like the brown ones, but I play a keyboard. Van Halen mostly.
Zelda, yeah, he's a guitar, keyboard, all that good stuff. Zelda fanboy followed, Wes Waffles followed, Rock R1 followed, and Kruski followed. What do you guys play any instruments? Corey's all keyboard. I don't play any instruments. I can
use a
sing,
kazoo
but...
too. I have a traveling band of kazoo players. It's me and 10 other guys, and we'll play mostly at old people homes and Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that, and we'll do like renditions of Game of Thrones theme and like Seinfeld theme. I'm a
camo crates. Yeah.
Not really. I'm not a kazoo troupe.
I'm trying to remember. We need to go in here first.
Ratchet Clank does not play instruments. They tried when they were younger, but did not have patience. I was kind of the same way. I was forced to take piano lessons when I was little, and I didn't like it, and then I stopped. Then in high school, my friends were all in a rock band, and I thought it was really cool. And they're like, I guess we could use a keyboardist. And we're doing like Red Hot Chili Peppers covers and Foo Fighters covers and stuff. And I was like, all right, well, I'll see if I can like remember how to play it all. And I started practicing again, and then I kind of got good at it again in high school, and then in college I played. But I had stopped all through like middle school and early high school, and if I had played all along, I'd be really good at it. Instead, I'm just kind of like a hobbyist. But Ted Price is really good. He can play the guitar like for real. Pretty cool.
The Spiral of Death just wrecks these guys. It's great.
North Star Dragon can play the ocarina a little bit. Do 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 do. Oh wait, that's the Mario thing when you go into Warp World. I suck.
Yeah.
What's? Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah.
No,
What-
it's
what's-
not do 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 do.
What's the most famous like Ocarina of Time melody?
I think it's the Song of Time, like the.
Do 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 do.
No, that's like the windmill song.
Oh, okay.
It's like the.
Is that the one where at the farm?
It's like the Song of Time. I think is the most famous song. Periphery 1535. Thank you for following. If you're just I haven't reset us at all, but if you're just tuning in, we're two jackasses playing a crack in time and talking about whatever comes to mind.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh shit! I like looked at the chat for a second and.
Uh-oh, we got Adam in here spewing some
Wait,
some garbage.
What?
Was literally no one else available. I am the last choice, alright? We have a list of like 30 or 40 people we'd love to have on the stream.
Who do you have coming on Wednesday for the Booty Quest?
Nobody.
Oh.
Yet. I gotta find someone
shit.
in the office
I
because
screwed this up really bad.
we have a mandatory HR seminar that every Insomniac has to attend, and it's during stream hours. But there's like a special makeup session for people that can't be there. So I will take the makeup session and I will host the stream. But like every other Insomniac is gonna be in this HR seminar.
Yeah, so Radam, if you want to come enjoy the holiday with us by playing Quest for Booty on Valentine's Day, just tell HR you'll do the makeup stream.
Yeah.
Or you'll do the makeup session in March, and then you can come.
Exactly.
Or if you can get into the earlier session that day that I'm doing,
Yeah,
because I
Adam.
have a meeting in the afternoon, and I won't be able to take the makeup session in March. It's kind of like, so I really can't take any of these sessions, guys. Is this a problem? They're like, yeah. Okay. See, I couldn't hear the horror music, so I forgot that they were coming for us. Here's more food for you. Stay away from me. Eat the food on the way. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Ratchet Clank 42069. We love to see Jacinda on streams too. Yeah, we'll get her back. I mean, most of the time, you know, she's like
Jacinda's
really busy on
very,
Spider-Man.
yeah, she's very busy, and
If we have special Spider-Man
she'll be
stuff, then
back.
she'd be on for that for sure.
Yeah,
and
she'll-
we'll have more of that later on when we have more stuff to show. But right now, she's kind of like all the time, very busy with making a lot of important decisions for the game and guiding the team and everything. Ooh.
Yeah, grinding on a vine, grinding on a vine. Look at me, I'm grinding on a vine.
It's like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, these
whoa.
are super fun.
Sonic the Hedgehog style. Nice. My mom said that's what it was like when I was born.
So what was like?
Like that sequence that just happened.
So what episode of Ratchet and Clank at Kraken Time is this? I don't know, because we did have those like 3 episodes where we repeated the same content because our saves weren't working. But we fixed that now, so we actually are making progress now, which is pretty neat. I should charge my sniper rifle up more. Aha! Haha! I like how I say it. It's like I knew it was coming. I actually wasn't paying that close attention to the.
Plans to stream Sunset Overdrive soon since I brought it up.
Yes, so
Yeah.
once we finish Resistance 3 with Marcus, we will begin a Sunset Overdrive playthrough series with Marcus. And the first one we do, we will have him and probably Drew Murray, who
Oh,
used
Drew's
to
coming
work.
back?
Well, Drew will be here for at least the first stream. I don't know
Cool.
how many times we'll get Drew, because Drew doesn't work here anymore.
Yeah.
But he was the game director, and Marcus is the creative director. Or co-creative directors, whatever. Like, but those two are the Sunset Overdrive guys.
Yeah. And then Brandon would be the Tetrary.
Yeah.
person.
So, I mean, we still have a fair amount of. I think we still have a fair amount of.
Like if Marcus is the heart and Drew is the soul of Sunset Overdrive, then Brandon is the butt.
Right.
And yeah, we'll try to get him back on the show too. But that would be cool having Drew in the house.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I have not seen Drew in a while either. Let's see. You guys thought about remastering the whole Ratchet & Clank series? We wouldn't do it ourselves because we don't remaster our own games generally. That's usually handled by other places that aren't us. I think it'd be really cool. We all would love that to happen, but it's all up to Sony to do stuff like that. So you never know. Hopefully, it'd be sweet.
Never say never, except when you have to tell somebody never say never. Then you have to say the word never
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to say it twice in that situation. Northern Star Dragon, the comics, the Ratchet & Clank comics, of course, are canon. I don't know why suddenly, I think there's some debates happening somewhere in Ratchet fandom about what is canon and what is not canon. Because
canon is like you light the little fuse and
no,
then the
not that
out.
kind of canon.
Oh.
Like the canon of something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the camera, the Japanese from the Japanese company, like the Rebel XT.
So if you Google image search Ratchet and Clank,
it's that canon.
something, and you see
Right.
kind of weird pictures that are not really safe for work, that is definitely canon.
Right. It's from a Canon, probably.
Yes.
Most good SLRs are Canons. I love how we only had to go back 2 years to see this place not frozen over and all nice.
It's beautiful. It's like Avatar.
I think someone's talking about how Brian Horton said he played through the game 3 times on Twitter. He played through Spider-Man. There's people that have played through the game far more than that inside the studio. But also know that it's the in development, version of things. Mm-hmm. I think Brian Horton didn't start here until the new year, but he took a kit home during the whole holiday break and he was playing it. That's where he got a couple of his playthroughs.
Yeah.
Before he'd even started, he'd played through the game a couple times. It's just how it works.
Brian Horton's been awesome so far in his short tenure at Insomniac. But I gotta say, I was a little disappointed. I thought that when we hired him, we were gonna get free Tim Hortons coffee. And he doesn't have the hookup. I thought it was his brother or his dad or something. He doesn't come from the Hortons Empire.
None of that.
Because people come up to me all the time and they're like, "You hook me up with a free vacuum?"
No, it's Canon the Barbarian.
Ooh. Don't get me started on Conan the Barbarian, because I'll just go off for hours talking about that movie. It's so good, and I know every little thing about it, and I could just geek out about it for a long time. So if you bring it up, just be careful.
Japanese manga. Not canon. Not written by us.
I know those ones, yeah.
Those are not... I mean, maybe in the Japan world it's canon, because the stories are totally different in Japanese. So, I don't really know what's going on with Ratchet & Clank over there, but we'll say that there's, the English universe, and that is ours. So, yeah. Maybe if someone translates. Okay, so that's Rusted. Praise Nefarious. No, what are you talking about? Planting some vines, but I had the urge to stop. Have you met Dr. Nefarious yet? Oh, this explains why your planet is a shithole 2 years from now, because you're hanging out with Dr. Nefarious. Got it. What if I plant some vines? Oh, you're a horticulturist. Oh, that's why you wear that ring on top of your head. I see.
I'm fat and lazy. What's your favorite Spider-Man game and why? Well, besides the one we're making?
Well, yeah, I think that is my favorite now.
The reason is because we're making it. Also, it's just very complete and awesome and next gen and everything, whereas all the other games are older now, and so...
I would say before this, my favorite was always 2, just because I love the web swinging in 2 so much, and that game was transformative to me. But yeah, why did Asma need to undo all the time with the Great Clock when Sony could literally open time portals any time? Oh god, I'm not going to even get into the whole logic of time travel story.
That's
just difficult.
That reminds me of that Simpsons clip where they're at the question and answer thing, and he's like, in episode 314Z of Itchy and Scratchy, and you can see he's playing the xylophone on his rib cage, and he hits the same bone twice, but it emits 2 distinctly different noises.
So my whole thing on time travel, my assumption is Orvis knew it would be less impactful to rewind the whole universe than rather rewind try and like change the past without changing anything else. Maybe that's the safest way to make a change of that magnitude versus dealing with like jumping back through time and trying to change things. I don't know. TJ might have a good reason for that. Otherwise, if he doesn't, we'd make one up. Why it only works that way. So just go with us on it.
If I understood the question better, I would just explain it in Terminator logic.
Man, I can't use my Constructo pistol anymore. I just leveled it up to 5. Ugh.
Well, you're playing on hard mode. I mean, I'd like to just...
Is this on hard?
What I mean is the way you're playing by leveling up the guns like that. I just use whatever gun I want to use.
Oh yeah, I don't like using level 5 weapons because then it's like wasting experience points. Oh, it's nice how we put another seed tree right by this one so you don't have to go all the way back across the bridge.
How far behind is Peter on his rent in Spider-Man PS4?
Oh, I mean...
Well, I would say...
Enough to get evicted.
Yeah, so it depends on his landlord, like however long that is. It's actually quite a pain in the butt.
He is a nice boy, so...
Yeah, he is, but because I was looking into, like, let's say hypothetically I wanted to become a landlord, and I was looking at, like, okay, what if I got a tenant and then they didn't pay? How long would it take me to kick them out and then get someone else in? And tenants have a lot of rights that you can't just kick them out if they don't pay right away. It could take months. So Peter could be behind by months.
I feel like Peter would be too busy doing other stuff to realize all the ways he could fight it. I also feel like New York landlords are probably like Manhattan landlords are gonna like just, you know, do it. Oh. Oh, now we're fighting. Oh, we gotta fight again. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, dogs.
Can't tell if people here are more interested in Ratchet or Spider-Man. Well,
yeah, you know, one is the new hotness and one is, you know,
the old coldness.
Yeah, especially on this frozen snow level.
Yeah.
Hey, look! As we level up the
grenade.
Yeah. Alright. Oh god. Oh god. These tanks actually can put out a lot of damage. But the spiral of death.
Yeah, I remember these things. These would kill me a lot. I love that when you hit him, he reacts so, like, strongly, like he's really getting hit by it. I don't like in video games when you hit the enemy and they barely react. I really like the punchiness of, like, them getting...
Look at the vines we planted 2 years ago.
Oh, nice.
How smart of it was this to plant vines and then time travel so that they could grow? And we did it even without Clank being here to help us figure that out. Yeah.
More like Ratchet and Vine.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, I see. I looked at the chat. Every time I look at the chat, bad stuff happens. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Yeah, no,
there's all these like specific Spider-Man questions that we can't answer all that Spider-Man stuff right now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. We know you're thirsty, but you got to know that we are not allowed to provide water right now.
It builds gumption, trust me.
Yeah.
Builds character.
Be a camel. Be a camel.
Yeah.
Magic Mountain or Knott's Berry Farm? Ooh, that's tough. I think I like the rides as a whole better at Magic Mountain. Like, it's actually one of the better theme park or roller coaster parks in the world. But Knott's environment-wise is way better than the concrete jungle that is Magic Mountain.
We just got like emoji spammed, and they took a minute to load before they actually showed up on the chat. That was funny.
Oh, so now I can oil a greasy wheel, or I can oil a rusted wheel.
Some of those look like Ratchet.
Erection. Oh, I see what you did there. Newfow, Gus Armstrong, Captain Chaos, Master Wolf 144, I cool to you two. Thank you all for the follows and for watching.
Is it LL Cool, like LL Cool J?
I definitely picked Disneyland though over both of those places in a landslide. I'm a huge Disney park nerd. You can get me to nerd out about a lot of Disney stuff. There was a lot of news at the Japanese D23 yesterday about stuff coming to the park soon, and I love Disney parks. I've been to all of them but the Chinese. I've been to the Japanese parks and the Paris parks, and I've been to Disney World like 3 times in the last couple of years. And and go to Disneyland. And
Stealth Gamer said they DM'd the Insomniac Twitter, and hopefully we reply. That would make your day. You could just tell us now. We have
you
have
could
our
actually
full
get
attention right now.
you could get right because
'Cause,
I'm gonna go type a reply to you potentially, or you could get me to answer you now.
Yeah. The thing is, sometimes we get
what am I supposed to do?
log jammed with messages, and it could take us a while to respond, or things could fall through the cracks. But right now,
I have to go back in the past.
we will see your chat and respond to it. But that's fine if it's something that you only want to tell us and not the whole chat. That's fine.
Yeah, Erection says Tokyo Disney Sea looks like. That's the emoji you used. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Can you do the emoji?
Well, okay.
Show us the
I need
emoji.
some inspiration. I need to get into character here. All right, let's talk about True Lies is coming out on Blu-ray.
Wow, I didn't need the sound effects. Those are a little too.
You did sound effects too.
Did I really? I didn't even remember it. Anyway, yeah, you should go to Disney Sea if you have the chance. In fact, I would say people that have been to Disney World, given how cheap it is to go to, Japan and how much cheaper the tickets are at Tokyo Disney, I would recommend instead of making a trip to Disney, Disney World, take a trip to Tokyo Disney Resort. It's pretty sweet, and you get to go to Tokyo then too afterwards.
Just make sure to check the reports if Godzilla is attacking Tokyo Harbor.
Right.
You don't want to be there during that.
Yeah,
time.
I mean, and Tokyo Disneyland is on the harbor. It definitely would get rocked. That's half the reason they picked Disney Sea instead of taking, because it was Disney Sea versus California Adventure, and the American parks wanted California Adventure, because Disney Sea was going to be built down in Long Beach, so the parks would have been really separated here, and they decided they wanted to have the parks all in one complex, so they built California Adventure, but the Oriental Land Company, I believe is the name.
That's a nice name.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure that's right. OLC, I think, is the one that owns Tokyo Disney. They only license the rights. So Disney doesn't own those parks. The company there does in Japan, and they wanted Disney Sea, and they built it, and it's awesome. There's even this amazing illusion that makes it look like you're right on the bay, even though you aren't. It's really, really cool. It's a super well designed park. It's awesome.
Stealth Gamer, that's fine. Yeah, copy and paste it. InstaSim says, shout out to InstaSim for being awesome. What's the bear on the shelf? That's
It's
from
Tien Teddy.
Tien Teddy from Sunset Overdrive.
Yep.
How would you feel if you saw all the RNC games demastered to look like an early Spyro game? That'd be interesting.
I saw someone was posting it was the Dragon Ball Z game on the lowest rig PC you could possibly play it on, and it basically looked like a Game Boy Advance game.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool thing on Kotaku.
Did you watch any Everything Wrong with Ratchet and Clank video? I've seen one of those before actually, and
oh, nice. You got a full-on beautiful.
That was kind of reaching, but it was in good fun. It wasn't like a very critical. Just kind of making funny jabs at the certain parts of the game. It was moderately entertaining, I guess.
I mean, the web shooters are mechanical, Jack Knighton. That's the big thing I'll say. They're not organic. They're mechanical web shooters. Oh.
Someone made Spyro using Unreal Engine, and it looks awesome. I've heard about that. I've seen the Mario in Unreal Engine. I should look up the Spyro one too.
Do you guys have any plans to try some new games like Song of the Deep? We did actually play Song of the Deep. There's an episode of Song of the Deep. We'll probably come back to it at some point.
We do play new games a lot. It's just
we played Shadow of the Colossus last week. We played Dragon Ball Z. We played Monster Hunter. So we play lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
Beyond all that,
we
so
play new
check
stuff
out.
as it comes out, but we also like to go back and play the old stuff.
Annihilate him, you fools! There's my impression. I don't know how good it was.
It was effective, sure.
You don't sound convincing. Oh man, Armin Shimmerman is so great. Are you guys into Pixar movies? Yes, though I shamefully have not seen Coco yet, but I do have the 4K disc on order, and I will watch it.
Was Coco Pixar?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. It wasn't... Oh, but it's like Disney Pixar, though, right?
No, everything's
It's straight up
Disney
Pixar?
Yeah, Coco itself is Pixar.
Oh. I thought it was like Tangled or something, where it's like...
No.
You know, like
Coco's a Pixar movie.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, if it says Pixar on it at all, it's a Pixar movie. Otherwise, it's a Disney movie.
Oh.
Like Tangled is not Disney Pixar. Tangled's just Disney.
Yeah. I thought that Coco was like that. I'm sort of into Pixar.
Stealth Gamer said movie-worthy acting, so that's good. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
What did Stealth Gamer's message? I didn't see it appear. Did you see it appear in the stream?
Did Stealth
Oh,
Gamer
everyone said rest in peace headphones. I missed it. Stealth Gamer pasted again because we got so excited about my thing. Greetings, young Lombax. I think I've come across something that belongs to you. Oh, Azimuth's in jail. Well, that's funny how Azimuth is literally like in just a straight pose there. Oh God. Videos like this, like little videos that appear on a screen inside of a cutscene. Oh, he is actually moving a little bit there.
Nowadays, I'm the one that has to make this stuff.
Right, but I mean, like that's like the stuff that goes in so late. It's like one of the last few things that usually goes in. I do love The Incredibles. I don't know how you'll possibly do it Incredibles 2. Okay, so Stealth Gamer's message didn't actually appear in the chat.
Yeah, we
have
would have
not
seen
seen
it. It's not flowing so fast that we completely miss stuff like that.
Okay. Kinetic Demolishers. All right. Well, we're just about wrapping up here since we finished that planet. That's a pretty good stopping point, but I don't want to, after this whole build-up to Stealth Gamer's Twitter DM that he wants us to answer in here, which now he's going to make like a really hard question and we're going to be like, I can't answer, sorry.
Well, we'll see. Maybe it'll be a really... It might not even be a question.
Oh, Kingdom Sathers. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Did you click allow on that, Justin? Jeez.
Oh, did I? Oh.
That's fine.
I guess I missed that one word.
Where do babies come from? Would you prefer the Cabbage Patch or the stork philosophy? I'm more of a stork person myself.
Yeah, I definitely go with the Stark. Alright, so now we have to board Lord Vorslon's ship. Alright, we can go check this out real
After
quick.
the stream is over, I can go downstairs and get more chocolate. Can't we all? I know I will.
I want to at least get on there and save on Lord Vorslon's ship so that like whoever plays next like knows where to go. Who came up with Courtney Gears? I have no idea. Someone who's too big of a fan of Britney Spears, probably. Alright, man. I still don't see the...
Alright, well...
Lieutenant Dastardly D says, I prefer to think that babies can be found in the back aisle of a Sears or something.
That's like where you find the Chucky dolls.
Did you guys make mobile games like Ratchet Clank before the Nexus? No, we didn't make that. While we have made some mobile games, we haven't made... we aren't making any more right now. It's not really our focus or our strong suit.
Radam doesn't know what Sears is because he's a dang millennial.
How does Radam not know what Sears... No, he knows what Sears
He's
is.
just joking.
Radam knows what Sears is.
It used
Yeah,
to be
do you
Sears
remember
Roebuck.
service merchandise?
Nope.
See,
before
that's
my
that's the real question. Service merchandise was like the place to get Nintendo games early on. Like,
I remember Price Club.
and you would get like slips, and you cash it in, and like a conveyor belt where your merchandise
That's
came
cool.
out after you paid for it, and like because it was all the merch was in the back. It was crazy. Service merchandise was the place.
That's right, Remaster Resistance. Stay tuned for when we play Resistance again, though.
Yeah, where does the cheese
We're
aisle?
gonna
Where does
beat the
cheese
game.
come from? The cheese aisle in the store.
Cheese comes from milk.
Right, which is why it's in the dairy aisle in the store, or near the dairy aisle.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
At 3:30, I got.
Oh yeah, where is the question? I was trying to give him enough time to put his question back in. And I
Yeah,
don't
enough
see it.
time. We gotta.
All right, you're right. We do have 3:30 meetings, don't we? All right. Well, guys, thank you for watching the show. Next time we're back, we will play with Cracking Time. We'll pick up right here where we left off. But tomorrow, we got some North Carolina streams. Wednesday, we will be streaming for Valentine's Day. We're going to stream Ratchet Clank Future, Quest for Booty.
Quest for Booty.
Corey will be here hosting you on that.
If anyone that works here at Insomniac is listening or watching, be the guest on Wednesday.
If you're not in the other training during that time, or you can go to the makeup training in March.
You can talk to Carrie Zinkovich.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Oh,
here it is.
Wow.
I want to say I'm very proud of the hard work you've been doing my Spider-Man, which is the most anticipated game of the year. I can't wait to see what new info you have. Hopefully a release date, but I'll be patient. Make sure all the time keep up the amazing work, and thanks for all those things you have in store for us in Insomniac. We trust.
Oh, Stealth Gamer, thanks. That's great.
Yeah, appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. And
we're making the game good.
And
You'll
Corey
like it.
will be hosting Wednesday, as well as both next week when we do a Smash Brothers tournament.
Yep.
So we are out. We will see you guys Well, you'll see them on Wednesday.
I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
I'll see you guys in 2 weeks because I'm going to be running around all over the place. But I will look forward to coming back. I'll have lots more for you then. Click that follow button so you always know when we're streaming. And thanks for watching today. See you on Wednesday.